waves from across the Atlantic break on this African shore. Mark Murray, head guide of African Waters Outfitters. With almost all of its native wildlife, tropic rainforest, and savanna, it's a world teeming with life, right down to the sand.
Hi, I'm Mark Murray, and welcome to Gabon in Central West Africa. We are just south of the equator. Incredible fishery, incredible wildlife. It's quite remote, but it's worth the effort getting here.
Arrive in Libreville, capital of Gabon. Take a smaller plane to the country's timber hub, Port-Gentil, and then another over the rainforest. Set off in a four-wheel drive through the home of the buffalo, gorilla, and elephant. Come out of the forest and find that the ground is made of sugar sand, pure and white.
One of the realities of driving in and around the Sedikama with a lot of sand. Unfortunately, we did get stuck. Luckily, just outside Sedikama, next to the village actually, which was really nice. So while we were puzzling to get this vehicle out of the sand, we had locals just appearing one after the other. Together, we came up with some creative ideas to get the Land Cruiser out of the sand. Voila! Never a dull day. Didn't take us long to get out of there, and we were on our way again.
Freed, the 4x4 rolls on, and at last reaches camp at the tiny fishing village of Sedikama.
Okay, so we all geared up for the evening session. And then we're gonna hop onto the boat down to the beach. Conditions are looking really good, so tonight should be a really fun night.
Like so much of Gabon, even its waters are unchanged, with almost incalculable numbers and species of game fish. From huge jacks to world record tarpon, to huge snappers, and to the monster bull sharks, all to be fished in waist-deep water. If the sharks let you.
Okay, so we just got to the beach now. We're gonna hike down and then we'll start fishing about a kilometer down the beach from here. So we're on the low tide now and we're just waiting for the tide to start pushing, which should bring our jacks. And hopefully we can get a nice decent one. We've got the heavy shark rod here and we'll put one of those out for a big bull shark at sunset. So that should be a lot of fun. Holy smokes, I am blown away.
The sugar sand beaches of Gabon, Africa. Some of the most natural African equatorial environments remaining in the world. They extend out into the ocean too, where no deeper than the surf line, big game fish swim.
And we're on. So normally when there's big shoals of jacks, there's big bull sharks around. It's almost like the two of them always run together. So it's nice if you do get a nice jack, you land it in the surf, and before you even take it out of the water, you hook it in the water there with a circle hook just below the anal fin, and then from there we'll just drop it over the drop-off. And normally it could be anything from 15 seconds to 5 minutes before the jack gets absolutely destroyed. And we're on! Woo! So we're onto a small bull shark here. Very strange bite. When I saw the size, I realized exactly why it was doing that. It's actually quite a small one. I'm gonna try walk it down and land it on the beach here. Okay, so we got our first little bull here. Not a crazy fight, but just such a beautiful animal.
A beautiful animal, and a deadly one too. The bull shark has been responsible for more attacks than any other shark, and is a vicious hunter in the shallows.
Yeah, man, off she goes, and I'm seeing her swimming off strongly to go terrorize some more jacks another day. Pretty cool.
Returning to camp, not all dangerous game is in the water.
Okay, so we got an elephant cow on the beach right in front of us here. With the tide being quite high, it's quite a narrow little piece of beach that we have to sneak past her. Generally, the elephant cows here on the beach, not a big problem. It's just one big pool here that sometimes gives us a little bit of drama, but he's not here tonight, so it should be fun. It's one of the cool things when you get to fish here in Gabon. You share the beach with a lot of really serious game.
The elephant may pose the biggest threat, but it's not the only one. Hippos, huge crocodiles, even leopards that hunt at night are all capable of doing harm. This is the wet season in the tropics. In the morning, the rains come. The ground drinking what it can.
Rain along with tide is two of the most important influences here for the fishery in Gabon. And this wet season has been an extremely dry one. We've been really doing the rain dances here to make it rain. And fortunately for us, this week, the rain didn't arrive.
The rain brings life, swelling the creeks and the rivers, sending rich nutrients into the sea, drawing in the bait fish, which will attract the big bull sharks for the evening session.
Oh! Now he's angry.
Fishing on the white sand beaches of Gabon, Africa. Mark Murray, head guide of African waters, cast into the surf, hunting snapper, huge jacks, monster tarpon, and huge bull sharks. It is in the breaking water like this that shark attacks so often occur, especially by one of the most dangerous, the bull shark.
So once the bait's gone in the water for the shark, you feel the jack sort of just slowly like bumping on the line. Sort of just trying to stay in touch with the bait, make sure that there's not too much slack line here. And then once he hopefully gets eaten, we'll just feed him line, let him eat, run quite a bit because this is quite a big bait. And then just before the shark arrives, you can actually feel the bait get really nervous. So all of a sudden, the bait has just woken up. There we go, we're getting eaten, we're getting eaten. It's like a slow count to 20 or 30 seconds. It's a fine balance between, keeping just enough tension so that you can feel what's going on, but not so much that he would let go of the bait. And then once you've set the hook, it's I think it's pretty game on. And we are on. Now he's angry. Woo! I love this so much. You see the head shakes? Now we're on. Sure, big insects, eh? A fish of this size is going to want to have his way at first now, so we let him do his thing. And then once he stops pulling, we'll pull. But it's really important that when you get to the second half of the fight, that we are strong as he gets tired. Coming towards me now. Woo, now he's angry. Okay, so with these big bull sharks, it's an endurance game. So during this part of the fight, when he wants to go, just save your back. As you can see, there's serious head shakes here. We just let him do his thing. It's going to be a long fight. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy smokes, I am blown away. Welcome to Gabon. We hooked up at sunset and what seems to be the Godzilla of all bull sharks. Taking a hell of a lot of line now. He's heading straight to the States. Yeah, Gabon is a crazy place. So sort of just trying to move him with my actual feet and then go forward and try getting a bit of line.
This is no longer about sport fishing, but about brutal forced labor. There's no finesse or feel in this now. As darkness falls, it's whoever works the hardest or gives in first.
The tug of war. So they're starting to gain a little bit. At one stage, he was about 500 meters out, and then we gained back quite a lot. We got about 300 meters, and then he just took it all back again. But now he's like just sitting big head shakes. He's slowly but surely gaining. Just over an hour in, and the shark is it's making a real run for it now. Oh, he's strong, eh? The man in the grey suit, always lurking in the shadows here. Always ready to to end your day in tears with other fish. There we go, 300 meters, blue line is back. Let's see if I can gain a bit more.
It's a battle of stamina and will. There's a giant hunter out there in the dark, and one on the sand, trying to wear it down. And the longer the fight lasts, the more time, chance, and luck have to take a hand.
I just felt a rock, dunk, dunk. Unbelievable. We must have touched something in the water. I just felt a head shake, and then felt like structure just went dunk, dunk, off. And it's not even that far in, check, here's the... Sorry, I'm a little bit lost for words there. We got cut off on that bank at the back there, I think. On a rock or something. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. To be honest, my morale was really low after that. That's how it goes. You win some, you lose some. The man in the grey suit won this battle. Let's swim in other bait. Oh, hooked up, I'm on. I'm not sure what this is, but this is a solid fish. It felt like a tarpon when it took off. Tarpon, jumping in the waves here. Holy smokes, I am blown away. Ooh. There we go. The Silver King, the pinnacle of spin fishing in the surf. This is what you come to Gabon for. Unbelievable. That's pretty sweet after getting beaten by the shark. Quite a nice way to get back into the game.
In the remote wilderness of Gabon, Africa, where the rich rewards of angling and its deadliest risks can strike a precarious balance.
Sedikama is a pretty wild place. It's a fishery that's actually just increased in terms of fish numbers and fish size, and for me it's really special that I could have been here to witness that.